morning, everyone. And before we begin, I want you to picture something. Somewhere in your house right now, there is money that isn't doing anything. It could be cash tucked inside an old diary, gold coins wrapped in cloth at the back of the almirah, or a fixed deposit you renewed 5 years ago without even checking the interest rate. It is safe, it is untouched, and it is quietly going nowhere. And now, just imagine something else. The same amount of money, but this time it's out in the world working, growing a little every single day, even while you are asleep, even while you are cooking dinner, even while you're stuck in Delhi traffic. Two piles of the same money, two completely different futures. That, my friends, is exactly what we are here to talk about today. The basics of investing. Not the stock market noise, not the jargon, not the tips your brother in law swears by. Just simple, honest wisdom that applies whether you run a household, run a career, or run both. So let's begin with one line I want you to carry home today. Saving protects your money. Investing helps it grow. So let me say that again so that that feeling gets sink in. That saving protects your money. Investing helps it grow. So saving is a shield. Investing is a seed. So speaking of seeds, imagine you are given a mango seed and you have two choices. You can place it safely in a drawer. It will stay exactly as it is, untouched, unspoiled, unchanged for years. Same seed, same size, same weight forever. Or you can plant it, water it, give it sunlight. It won't grow overnight. Some days it will look like nothing is happening at all. But given time and a little patience, that same tiny seed has the potential to become a tall tree enough to shade your entire courtyard and generous enough to feed your grandchildren's grandchildren. So your money is that seed. A locker keeps it safe. Investing gives it the chance to become something much bigger. So now, before anyone rushes off to download a trading app after the session, please, not yet. There are five basic principles every one of us needs to understand first. One, start with financial goals. So let's take Miraji, who has been a homemaker for over 20 years. Every month, she quietly saves from the household budget, a little here, a little there. But when we sat and asked her, Meenaji, saving for what exactly? She paused. She was saving, yes, but without a destination. So once she wrote down her goal, her daughter's wedding, 5 years from now, a specific amount, her same monthly savings suddenly had direction. A goal turns saving into a journey instead of a habit. And number two, learn before you invest. Priya works in a private company. 2 years ago, a colleague at the coffee machine gave her a sure shot stock tip. She invested her entire bonus that same evening without understanding a single thing about the company. She lost a good part of it within months. Her lesson in her own words: I researched restaurants for 2 weeks before my sister's wedding lunch. I researched a stock for 2 minutes. Knowledge should always come before action. Number three, diversify instead of relying on one option. Yes, Ramesh, a shop owner, in Ghaziabad once put his entire life saving in a single plot of land, convinced it would double in a year. It didn't move for 8 years. Meanwhile, his friend had spread the same amount across land, mutual funds, and gold and slept much better at night. One basket, one risk. Many baskets, many chances. And number four, think long term rather than chasing quick profits. The mango tree doesn't fruit in a week, neither does real wealth. Quick profits are a lottery ticket dressed up as strategy. And number five, never invest money you cannot afford to keep invested. Your emergency fund, your child's school fee due next month, your mother's medicine money, that is not investment money. That is untouchable money. Invest only what you can afford to wait. So here is your homework this week. And I promise it takes less than one episode of your favorite serial. Spend just 20 minutes learning about one basic investing concept: SIPs, mutual funds, or the power of compounding from a reliable, credible source. Then write down three things you learned. Just 3 lines in your own notebook, in your own words. Yes. Every tree you have ever admired, the one that gives shade, fruit, and shelter, started exactly the same way. As a small seed, someone chose not to keep in a drawer. So today, ask yourself honestly, is your money still sitting in the drawer, or are you finally ready to plant it? Take those 20 minutes this week. Write your 3 lines. Plant your seed. Because the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you.